I'm Alanna French, I'm 42 years old, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer about 8 months ago in April of this year. One of my biggest, I think, obstacles with the diagnosis personally was learning that had I found out 5 years earlier, perhaps, I wouldn't have had to have gone through so much treatment. So I've got a fairly aggressive treatment program, and I'm looking forward to my last chemo appointment in 3 weeks. So my biggest worry, I think, was how am I going to handle all the treatment options that I chose? How will I stay employed? I've got a long-term career, and manage my family. So a lot of big decisions that came out of my first mammogram of my life, which should have been my baseline mammogram that I did in April. And the result of that was the invasive ductal carcinoma. So it's one of the most common breast cancers in the United States. I now know there's so much information about this form of cancer, and there's so many ways to treat it, that my odds of reoccurrence are very low once I complete the full treatment program. And my odds of not surviving it, that's not even an issue. Not surviving this breast cancer is not an issue for me. I'm very glad that the Yellowhawk clinic was prompting me about at 40, go get your mammogram. Go get your mammogram. They kept reminding me. And I was flying around the United States working and doing things and putting it off and putting it off. And then just finally I said, can I still go get that mammogram you guys suggested? Because they were, they helped pay for a portion of it, and my insurance likely paid for a lot too. So if I'm not predisposed to cancer, then what's in my environment that has caused this? Was it some medicine I had taken? Was it the Columbia River? I don't, who knows? I think about all those things. Is there something in the air at some time when I was younger? Or the second thing I thought about is what makes my daughter at higher risk? And then how do I prepare her? She's 11 today, but how do I prepare her for what I hope she will do to help take care of herself? And I think that's one of my main motivating factors to stay up, stay moving. No negative energy around me, my daughter, my family, because it's not healthy for me at this time. And I don't want her to see any example but the best. So if I could walk everybody into the mammography studios or around the United States, I would. Go get the mammogram. Find out where you're at, because there's no reason not to. There is no reason not to.